Hello, you pink armored ponies. This is Poo Poo Noob, and this is my review of Blood and Wine. I guess it's a review of both DLCs for The Witcher 3, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine that you get in the season pass. But it's mostly because of Blood and Wine that I'm doing this review, because it is pretty new. It came out this year, in the middle of this year. Heart of Stone came out at the end of last year in 2015, and the season pass cost $25 to buy separately. So I bought the game before the Game of the Year edition came out. So I bought the game at a 33% discount on Steam during one of its sales. Finished that. I did not buy the season pass until just a couple of weeks ago. Don't know why. I guess because I just had a few other games to play and I just wanted to take a break from the Witcher 3 world. But I decided to get it, and I don't regret it one bit. So I'm not gonna really talk about a lot of the gameplay. It's just mainly the story, because the gameplay is the same from the Witcher 3 base game. But basically, even though I bought the base game and the season pass separately, I feel that it's a great value. And now that the Game of the Year edition is out, and it's only $50 if you buy full price. But a lot of sales, a couple times on GOG now, and I think once on Steam, is been going for 40% off, meaning only $30. That means a whole lot of content for $30. Fucking a lot of content. The base game, it took me about 88 to 90 hours to finish. Heart of Stone took me about 15 hours, I would say. Think roughly like something like that, 15 hours. And Blood and Wine is an even bigger expansion. I'm still not finished with it. I think I'm already, I don't know, another 15 hours into that, and I don't think I'm halfway yet. So there's a lot of content here, and when they say expansion pass, they actually really mean expansion. So it's really expanding a whole lot of the game. So Heart of Stone is just mainly new characters, new story, a new plot. But Blood and Wine introduces a whole new area to explore. So you get to go to Tucson, which is basically a French-based type of place. The people speak English with a French accent, sort of. And it's very, there's a lot of like art going on around, paintings, artists, stuff like that. So it's very French. And it's a huge area, a lot of side quests to do apart from the main quest. And they also introduced a couple of new mechanics, I would say. First one that's really cool is armor dyes. You get to color your armor now. You can only color the Witcher armor, Witcher gear. And if you want to buy the dyes instead of making them, it can be quite expensive. Even some of the materials are pretty expensive if you don't find them and you decide to buy them. But it's pretty cool. You get to dye your armor a whole different type of, like, pink, red, blue, green, turquoise. So it's not just like your usual black or gray or brown. It's not those boring stuff. So that's really cool. I really like that a lot. And there's also, they introduce a new skill upgrade type of mechanic. So you get this after doing one of the side quests, and it introduces a new skill tree almost, which uses not just your ability points but also a couple of your alchemy ingredients, and it also plays together with your original skill upgrade trees. So there's like some synergy there. It just gives players that has reached the end game more things to consider when they level up, which is good because I'm mostly satisfied with my build. But with this new one, I can play around with it even more. So that's a very welcome change. But it's not like very important. I don't feel the need to like overpower my character. I can get through the story content just fine without using the new skill tree, but it's there if you want to use it. And of course, the things that we know that we can get from a CD Projekt game, I guess. great characters. So they introduced a few different new characters. I'm guessing these characters are also from the book because they sort of make references that they've met before. So I'm not finished with the books yet. So I'm hoping to see these characters in the books, which I'm guessing I will. Great writing. I feel the story is also very interesting. A lot of twists and a twist that I did not see coming. So I really like the story. Like all the stories in The Witcher 3, even the side quests are really good. The side quests in this expansions are still good. And for the price, it's a whole lot of new content and it's really good. If you played only the base game, I highly recommend you get the season pass, both expansions. Both expansions are great. Worth your money, worth your time. I think you can buy the Game of the Year edition for $30 if you don't want to fork out the money for both expansions or the season pass. It's not that much of a difference anyways. I think the season pass, like I said, is $25 and the Game of the Year edition at 40% off is $30, so it's like $5 difference. So the good thing is CD Projekt has finally implemented that if you have the base game and both expansions, you will automatically be upgraded to the Game of the Year edition. Essentially there's no difference, but if you buy it on GOG, as you know, GOG is DRM free, so you can download the actual installers. So it makes it easy because instead of downloading 3 installers, 1 for the base game, 2 for the expansion pass, you get to download just 1 installer for the Game of the Year edition and install everything straight away. And I also read that certain mods were not working on Game of the Year editions, so now everybody that's upgraded, hopefully the mods can work properly now, so that's good. And if you've never played The Witcher 3, if you're totally new and you're wondering if this is worth your money, trust me, it is. $30 for like 140 hours worth of content is crazy value. No one is even close to giving this kind of value. I really can't think of anyone else. But yeah, if you're if you're new, if you don't know what The Witcher 3 is about, if you're looking for an epic RPG with a huge immersive world with great stories, great characters, then this is the game for you. And I suggest you get the Game of the Year edition with both of the expansions. It's a great game, and Blood and Wine is in my list for Game of the Year, even though it's just an expansion, because it's that good and the amount of content makes it feel like a separate game, which is nuts. Game developers don't do that anymore. But yeah, that's my review of Blood and Wine. Conclusion, go get it. It's bloody good. Great story. I love the new mechanics that they introduce, and yeah, freaking go get it. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and thank you if you like, comment, and subscribe. You can hear from my voice that I'm having, you know, like the flu and the sore throat and stuff. So yeah, my voice is not 100%, but Blood and Wine is good enough for me to power through talking. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.